tiny homes today. We have got a show that is going to be dedicated to the 54 new lots that Randy and I went to Alabama last Monday that we toured, and we're going to talk about that. Is what the show is going to be about today.
I'm trying to get in.
Oh, well, get in over here.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys go. All right. So
do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You go right ahead, ladies first.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the property. Randy and I went to Alabama, Woodville, Alabama on last Monday.
Yep.
And there are 54 home sites that are available. Well, there is actually 6 contracts. Move that over a little bit. There are 6 house contracts pending right now for different phases, different lots over there at the Woodville, Alabama.
Yeah.
Now that is 15 minutes from Huntsville, Alabama. Everybody's pretty familiar with Huntsville, Alabama, because of the space, NASA, and stuff like that. I took my kids when they were little and stuff over there down to Huntsville and stuff. Took about like 3.5 hours or something like that. And there is a time change too.
Yep, there's Central Time.
Central Time. So that we didn't say that before.
Yep.
Cute little piece of property. It's only 7 acres, okay, but it's really pretty over there. It's really wooded. It's like if you look at the forest, it's really kind of like the forest.
It's the forest again.
Except
for they've got a water feature in the middle. It's going to be a lake that he's going to build a lot of the homes around. So
how was it that the water gets in there? Because the water was gone.
Okay, so that was it was an old petting zoo, right? Well, you remember the spring?
Yes. Oh, that bubbles up.
So he's got an actual artesian well or spring that comes out of the ground, and they don't have it going into that pond right now. They've got it diverting going out just a drainage ditch.
Yeah.
So when they clean that pond out with the vegetation, it's been like that for probably 10 years. It's all growed up. Well, when they finally clean that out, that spring will fill that pond up perfect at a level. It's going to be really nice. Okay, did you want to finish your thought with?
What did I say?
Well, you were talking about Hans and the property and all this stuff. Hans, H-A-N-S, is the owner, partner in this development. We don't own the development. We have nothing to do with the development.
Right.
I don't want to keep talking. Do you had other thoughts that you needed to bring up about this?
No.
We want to explain
We
this
just
whole
want to
thing.
explain the whole thing. And just like you said, that we don't own the property. So this is a brand new venture that we're doing. So it took a year to kind of get all this going. And it's 7 acres. It's right off of Highway 72 or 70.
Yep.
72. There is, like he said, there is some road noise right there, but it is a beautiful little piece of property. No big deal. I mean, it's just right there, very accessible and stuff. 54 lots. There is going to be a lake. We have a video. I don't know. Are we going to link that to ours?
Maybe.
We've linked
I
don't know yet. But we have, in the video that I did the other day, we've got the description, the website. His is, do you remember the website?
Yeah, GoTinyCottages.com.
GoTinyCottages.com. Okay, so that's his website. So you can go there. So the property is his. We build the houses. That's what we're doing. All we're doing is we're building the houses. So the contracts will be through us for the homes, and then anything to do with leasing the lot will be through Hans.
Okay. So let me just do this chronologically to knock out some questions, right?
Good.
So the first item up is that we don't own this development. We have no responsibility in this development. We are letting you guys know you can do due diligence on it like we have. We know Hans. He's bought several homes from us. We do not know the intricacies of his development and how it's being developed and how the land and the surveyors are the dozing and all that stuff. I have a good feeling about Hans and his partner. I've met with them. I've known Hans for, like I said, over a year and a half, 2 years. He's done things in the past. I think he's a great guy. I think that
his partner was very nice.
Great guy. Great developer, excavator, like Yump over here. All right, so we are partnering with them. So we're giving you our blessings on this thing. We stand behind him. All right, we stand behind what he's doing and how he's doing things.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm not there overseeing the project, but we believe and trust that they're going to be doing a great job. Now, the other thing is that this is a business venture for us, meaning that we have an exclusivity that we're the only tiny home builder that will be featured in his 54 homes.
Just our homes.
So that's what exclusive means, Amanda.
That's our agreement.
All right. So with that said, everybody, no existing homes. If you bought one yesterday to go with the Buffalo Creek, no existing homes goes to Alabama. This is for us to build more homes for these guys to build. Okay? So that's the only reason we're doing this. We're not doing it so you can shift from community to community. It is built so we can put new homes. We can build new homes. I want 54 new constructed homes. Even if you bought one 5 minutes ago and you're putting it in Buffalo Creek or somewhere else, it doesn't apply to this. You have to buy a home that's going to Alabama.
Brand new home. Okay, so Kathleen, two people, I've got 2 questions that's kind of going down through there.
Yeah.
What kind of houses, what kind of incredible tiny homes can be on this property? And the other one, and I'm sorry, I didn't get your name that said that, what houses, what kind of houses?
Okay.
And Kathleen Curtis asked about the rent. What's the rent going to be?
Okay. Let's address the type of homes that can go on there, the types of homes. 30 and under. 30 foot long and under, okay? The way the lake is, the way the land is, a 40-foot Birmingham, big 30, you can go 30 foot and that's it. And that's going to be pushing at 30. Your 20 to 24 is ideal for that. And anything below that is, of course, fine. We have been selling RJOs. Our new RJO line has come out. That is the 16, 20, and 24 are awesome, going to fit there. Our Cottage is fitting there really good. Now, so I would say any of our models, you guys can get a Dalton, you can get an Augusta. I'd like to talk about Augusta today, that I think we're missing the mark on that Augusta. I think it's a really great home. And I think we haven't been able to describe this Augusta to you well enough for you guys to see it.
And I think we'll do a video. We can touch on it here, but we will do a complete video of just the Augusta, because like you said, it has been overlooked, because I don't think people understand the layout exactly. And if you do, you're really going to be like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
I love it for sure.
So that's the thing. It's not our development. You have to have a home built just for the Alabama property, okay? Any model, 30 and under will fit. And now the cost. The cost of the rental is $300 a month plus utilities. Now, this is a unique development where I just text Hans, and he may be texting me back, but it's unique to me because people are saying, how did he get transformers to get 6 homes? Well, there's an existing transformer already there on a house.
Yes.
They're just linking it to a transformer that's there. They're grouping these homes together where 8 or 10 of them will be one transformer. They only need 3 or 4 and they're done. They're only allowing 30 amp to the home. They're not doing 100 amps to the homes or 50 amps. It's a 30 amps to each home, which you can get more homes per transformer. So they may not even only need 3. I don't know how they're going to do it. But
how many do we have to have over at the mountain? What are we waiting on?
We can get between 6 and 8 homes on an underground. Ours is totally different. Ours is like a regular subdivision for regular homes. That's what we do in our development. So this is an RV park. Now, for you all, everything's the same. You're going to have electric, you're going to have water, you're going to have sewer and everything. What he's going to do, or what you all will do, you pay $300 a month. Then you pay for your usage, which will be your water you pay for, your sewer that you pay for, and your electricity. All right. So in a way, it's kind of neat in a way that if you're very, very conservative in how you use water and electricity, you're going to be down right around $300 a month, really. All right.
Hold on, for real?
That's what I was just going to tell you.
Compost and all that stuff.
I was just going to tell everybody. Now listen, this is the deal. If you go there, right, and you hook up to the sewer, you pay for the sewer, you pay for the water, you pay for your power, all separate. And the reason is because the sewer is a self-contained sewer system that has to be extracted out every day and taken out. That's going into a large tank. They don't have a sewer system there. So it has to be gone and everybody. So whatever you put in the system.
What do you mean every day?
Every day a truck's going to be there sucking it out of this tank. So what he's got is a tank big as this room, and everybody's stuff goes in this tank and they suck it out.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
a tank that's at the house or a tank that's shared?
Shared.
A shared tank.
A shared tank.
Okay, so it won't be at their house, like at the come to the house.
No, it's going to be probably grouped up into 3 or 4 different tanks.
Yeah. And real quick, Miss Patience, I just want to go ahead and address that.
Yeah.
You said Alabama, don't you mean Kentucky? No, there's 2 different properties, okay? So he'll talk about the Kentucky property as well.
We're talking about at the beginning of this video, Amanda described it as being in 15 minutes from Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Okay, this is Woodville, Alabama.
Woodsville,
Alabama, north of Huntsville.
Yes, Woodville, Alabama.
So, and the reason I'm trying to do this chronologically is to keep you guys straight and for you to understand that we get a ton of phone calls that people get confused by what we're trying to get across. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to say is this is not our development. You can have any home under 30 foot there. You can. We are not. What was it? The 30 foot.
I just want to say that I'm the fun one. Okay,
it's $300 a month plus utilities. Let me explain the utilities.
Yes.
If you flush anything down your sink or toilet, you pay for it. That's it. And if you consume electricity, you pay for it. And if you turn your water faucet on, you pay for it.
Okay.
The reason I love this development is because I trust Hans and his partner. I also think it's a great location because it's so close to Huntsville. Huntsville is almost the size of Knoxville, Tennessee. You don't find this 15 minutes from a metropolis like that. You can fly out of Huntsville and fly across the country. They have an airport there. All right. Mm-hmm. So this is a really, really cool place. I think it's interesting that it's $300 a month. And it's up to you to conserve your energy and your water consumption.
What's the weather like there, and what's the weather like here in Alabama, where this is going to be, and where's it like? What's it like here?
I have not researched it. It's 3.5 hours south of here. Almost. It's not direct south. It's southwest from here. They get a little bit more warm in the summer. They don't get as cold in the winter. They don't get as much snow. We only get maybe just a touch of snow. So it's very similar to what we have.
Yes, very similar. And I'm going to tell you something. It was quite a surprise to see all the beautiful trees and did you see the pictures that I posted? Those really tall trees. What were those?
Pine.
Was that pine trees? They were straight as an arrow.
Yep.
Really tall.
They got more pine trees down there than we do. Yeah.
Let's see. Alabama is good weather, is what Terry just said. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Southern Alabama was just death hot, and humid. It is humid, but it's not as hot as down south. And we love East Tennessee because it's mountainous. You still have the trace of the Smokies or the Appalachians are the foothills over there.
Now, is there something? Can you touch base on this, or will it have to be Hans? They can go to the website, which is what does that say?
GoTinyCottages.com.
GoTinyCottages.com. So you can see frequently asked questions on there, or you can call them and ask questions. About this sharing electricity. Is that what they do?
No.
Okay. So if you would touch on that.
Well, Hans sent us that video today. I'm going to turn off I'm sorry guys, I'm going to turn off my phone here. So Hans sent us a video and said, hey, they're not going to share the anything. Everybody's going to be metered. And
somebody asked that.
And that's why I'm coming out with you guys. If you are on solar, or if you're on a compost, or if you're on, any kind of water power saving, you're going to save yourself money in this development, but still get all the benefits of living in this community so close to Huntsville, which is a big city. So you're going to be individually monitored, so you won't be paying for anybody else's water, only what you consume. Okay?
Okay. So they are going to be metered.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Okay, let me give you an example. Here, we have everything hooked up to city water and sewer.
Yes.
Right? So when you turn on your faucet here, the water company and the sewer company know that whatever you use water is what you pay for in your sewer.
Good. Separate
and it's included in the bill. All right? So what he's going to do is he charges you, because there's no sewer system there. It goes into a tank, got to be pumped and sucked out, got to call a truck, come over here and get it out of here. And that's the system that they're going to use right now. Okay?
Can it be permanent? What was that you just said? Can it be permanent, or does it need to be moved? That's a great question. It is year round.
Yeah, this is a permanent community. You can stay there on a permanent foundation. And if you guys buy a house from us, that price includes you all set it. It will set it up. It'll be delivered, set up, strapped down on a foundation, everything right on piers. It'll be on piers, but that'll all be set up. All you guys have to do is walk in and move into your home.
And Lee, L-I, or La, L-I, what about tornadoes?
Okay, I have no idea. I know this. I know you're more prone to more severe summer weather there than you are here.
Yes, correct.
I just know you are.
East Tennessee is super mild.
It is not as mountainous as it is here.
Correct.
It's flatter. You're more wide open. I don't know the history. You guys could look into that yourself. Google it about tornadoes in that area.
Yeah, they did say they had shelters or something like that.
There is storm shelters. Yep, they have a shelter, he said, nearby.
Sue Blue, I'm not sure about dogs.
It's very dog friendly.
Well, no, it's pet friendly, but she said, can you have 3? We don't know that. But it is pet friendly. Yeah. I mean, we have a limit of 2. So just so you know that, if that gives you any kind of indication.
Yeah, I don't know what his limit.
Yeah, so that's something to go to his website or to call them and to find out about that.
Yeah.
What else do we need to address on there? It's in Woodsville, Alabama. Did we touch on anything about storage, outbuildings, or nothing? That's something he'll have to touch on, right? What kind of houses did we say that we would do? I mean, can Incrediboxes or
30 foot and under.
Correct.
Done.
ESP,
anything.
Models, anything. Okay.
30 foot and under.
Okay, so now what I want to talk about is, and what everybody else probably wants to talk about, how soon can I get a house? And how soon is that property going to be ready?
Okay, so he said his property will be ready in a couple weeks, the first 10 home sites.
Yeah.
All right? We won't.
We won't.
We won't have a house ready in 2 weeks. All right?
Yeah.
Now, as you guys know, our build sites right now, we're building RJOs. I showed you. There's a roof system here. There's walls right there, you guys. Here's an RJO being built. These guys are hard after it. We wanted to build 100 this month. Blah. We'll be pushing if we get 60 to 70.
Yeah, which is
what
not bad.
Is what it is. And we are trying. We tried 3 shifts, 2 shifts, and the guys are doing the best they can. We really, so we're behind. All right? Everybody has tried to make this thing work. We've actually done a lot better than, because we started, it was wow, we're not going to hardly get anything done. The Incredibox was an amazing structure because of the way it was built, efficiently designed to build fast. And this is why I never started out with an RJO, is because of the roof system. That roof system is a gable. It's a triangle. It looks more like a home, right? It's more everything.
It's really cute.
Harder to build. It takes longer to build. We thought we had it down in a system that would make it work right, and it's still taking, we're building 3 to 4 a day, if not more, but it's just still taking time. So what we're going to do is we've contacted everybody that's purchased the RJOs, and we're going to build what we can for the month of October. And just like we said, for everybody that has bought the new panel, the 2.0, that are on our waiting list, that we said we'd start in November, we will start in November. We'll start in November, and we'll do we're going to stay on schedule. The people that purchased their RJOs, the 60, 70, 80 number on up, will be done in another following month. But we have to stay on our schedule. The people that we promised our homes that bought them back in September, October, November, or before that on the 2.0.
But there may be, but we talked this morning in a meeting, so there could be an option.
So this is what I'm going to come up and say to you guys, is that our Amish builders in Kentucky, they're multiplying because they're branching off from families to build. And now I think we've got almost 13 builders in Kentucky.
Oh,
So
that's great.
if you choose to buy a model home,
Yes.
one of our models, our ESP, not our ESP, but our LP sided models, we can start those homes in 2 weeks and be done probably in 5. All right, done.
They will be quicker built.
Yeah, we got a lot more builders going on up there. The
Yes.
system is clicking. So if
And
you guys,
they're caught up.
yeah, they're caught up. They're only 2-3 weeks behind up there. So
Yes.
if you order one right now, we start construction in 2 to 3 weeks. Now, with that said, what I'm going to do is, my man is looking at the
That's okay.
comments. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if they can build for you guys if you want and how much it would cost. I don't know where we're going to be. We're actually working on it right now as we speak. Is building the RJOs and the cottage
Yes.
out of wood.
Yes,
So the
correct.
Amish can build them. So if you want an RJO 16, 20, 24 like we have up there with the new ESP panels, or you want a cottage out of wood, I'm going to price that out. And John, who's overseeing our inventory for the Amish, we're going to see about if they can build them. If they can build them, then that means that this new development, GoTinyCottages.com in Huntsville, that we could probably get homes out to that development probably within 6 weeks,
Yes,
if
correct.
not less.
And of course, like you just said, the price will not be what the panel price is because it's going to be a wood home.
I don't know what it's going to be.
Well, we don't know, but it won't be the same.
I don't know,
Oh, we
Nina.
don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we don't know.
It may be close.
Oh.
I don't know. That's why you guys hang on. All right, just hang on, and I'm going to let you know that if we're going to build these RJOs and cottages out of wood, and
Miss-
what the price will be, and if we can, because the Amish are building, right? We've got an efficient system up there. It's different than these here that they can get you guys. They don't have as many homes to build as we do, and we could get you guys a stick build house.
That's a great suggestion, Gypsy Adventure. And she follows us all the time too. She said, get a second phone, which I do have one. I got mine right here.
For what?
To follow the comments and stuff, because I'm always leaning up. I'm looking
Well, get
at
on
it
there.
and all this stuff. Well, no, it's fine right now. I don't want to do it right now. Miss Patience wants to know, well, Sugar, what did you just ask, Miss Patience? I forgot to write it down. I wrote your name down, then I got to talking, so I forgot. Beverly wants to know, can an RJO, if she gets an RJO that goes to the Huntsville or to the Woodsville, Alabama
Right,
property,
right.
can you add an RJO? Can you add a?
No.
You can't add.
No,
something.
and the reason is because the
Come on.
gables. You can't just keep adding. The gables won't do it. It's now the Incredibox will.
Yeah, Incredibox. So,
Incredibox and the Attabox.
So
but you'd have to get with Hans to see if the lots are large.
well, somebody just asked how big are the lots, so
I have
that's
no
something
idea.
to ask him. We
So
need-
there's not lot lines.
What was? Oh, that's good. Oh, Miss Patience asked, in the stick-built homes, what is the insulation?
And the
Spray
stick built, yeah, same
foam.
same as the paneled homes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, spray foam. That's correct. Correct. There's Eric. Hi, Eric. Eric follows us all the time too. Yeah, he's very cool. Okay. Somebody wanted to know, do we have models that they can come and see?
Yes, we sure do.
And we
Yes,
still
come on.
we take appointments. Twyla tours people around. We have the sales staff up there, and we have Melody and Cruz help decorate that. Which Melody is on the sales staff, but they are staging the homes now. So when you walk in, you get a better idea of scale and everything. To have a
Yeah,
couch in there,
decorated.
what is it? It's decorated. What does it look like? Because some people, it's hard to envision, right? How long to build an Incredibox for Alabama? Will there be any financing available? Only have 20,000 saved up so far. That was Sherilyn, I think. Do we have any financing or
No.
anything? We don't now because we actually did the financing, but we didn't have any.
Takers.
We didn't have any takers of it.
We had just a couple people that were
Yeah.
interested in our $24,000, $5,000 down, 0% interest. 2 or 3 people were interested in it. Nobody else. It just didn't fit people's lifestyle.
Are there any homes already available for Alabama that are done?
No.
No, because it's new construction only. We don't have houses that are just sitting around. The Incredibox. If somebody ordered an Incredibox today,
Right.
when would the Incredibox be built?
It's probably, it's looking like it's going to be a 2.0. And that's what we need to get back with you guys. That's why I'm trying to say, if we can build one out of wood and let our Amish build them, maybe that, if it's still within that same price, will help you. Right now, we're probably looking into close to February, March.
February, March. Okay. Hey, do you all still have grab and go tiny homes?
No.
Oh, that's Travis. Hey, Travis. And that went over really well.
Well, everyone, the only way that we can build more grab and goes and do more homes is I got to build another assembly line.
Yes.
We're doing all we can to keep up with what we've sold already. So, and of course that's in our wheelhouse of what we're thinking. So it may get to that point where we could do that. I love it. I would love to have grab and goes constantly,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys call we get 8 to 10 calls a day, people wanting to buy a home from us, but we don't have the lots to put you on. And that's what that's our dilemma. And we really want to be able to see if we can do that. I want to be the guy that goes across the country for $200 a month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a pride thing that I have or something that, I know it helps everybody. I think we're in a national emergency with people not having a place to live.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just burns me up that people are charging so much for rent when just a couple years ago they got half that.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing but greed.
And there's so many people that it tells Randy all the time, especially, and we all hear it though, raise your rent. It could be higher. It could be higher. I mean, we could do 300, 400, 500 and still be underneath. We're not doing that.
Nope.
No, it's not. We don't want to do that.
And we got people here that complain about living here.
Yeah.
But they won't go anywhere.
I know. Well, but it's $200 a month.
They hate me, but they won't go. And I don't know why. So it's $200 a month, and that is amazing to have $200 a month.
I don't know why that one comment keeps getting messed up like you can't read it. Somebody said, Russell asked, how come we don't just buy the Alabama property?
Well, it's not ours. I mean, that's Hans. Hans is in it to make money.
It's not
He's in
for
it.
sale.
Him and his buddy are in it to make money. They're going to have 54 home sites, $300 a month. That's going to be what, $15,000, $20,000 a month. They're going to make a residual income. That's why people do it.
Let's see. I just want to answer that one really quick right there. Man, my mom asked a question about double size of an in-credit cottage and the attic cottage for the spot we reserved on Buffalo Creek. I know you got that figured out, but she was concerned. And that's a good question.
What?
Sugar, I didn't get her name.
Yeah, so the Buffalo Creek, you can have a cottage and an attic cottage on.
Oh, and we don't know about the lease. Somebody asked about what is the lease, if it's a year, or did he say?
It's a year.
It's a year lease.
Yep.
Okay, so we do
know
that.
GoTinyCottages.com. GoTinyCottages.com and get more information about that
And he's got a
development.
phone number, too, that you can call to call them, too.
GoTinyCottages.com.
Sue Adams. Hi, Sue Adams. She's been around for a very long time. Buffalo Creek, when will it be ready, or what do you think about that?
Yeah, Lord, hey,
Wish it was yesterday.
if I'm an alien, I should know all those things.
I know it. Aliens can get it done.
We are full bore going all we can. I don't know. We've had people over here, local people, that have been spreading rumors that we won't have transformers till 2040. Okay? I have no idea. Power company here, I'm calling Lowe's for transformers and whatever we can do.
We've exhausted almost all avenues
Yeah.
of trying to get transformers because everybody, it ain't just us.
But we are bulldozing every day, doing all the dirt work we can, and we're going to have everything ready for these transformers when they do show up.
Correct.
We're also getting all of our sewers. And listen, here in Cobb County now, we have to go before planning commissions and zoning. It's not just do what we want. So now we have to, that's what we are doing right now. We're doing engineering to go before the planning commission and get this thing done.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's put a little bit of a halt on some of the things. I trust Hans and how he's coming about. We've had other people come to us about these things, and nobody's ever pulled through. Hans and his partner has come through with this. So he's using our homes, and our homes out here, majority of these ladies we had the lady that was on solar. She had like $12 for a light bill.
Yeah.
Some of them have been from $35. Some people have had $90 electric bills. It all depends, but the majority are about $30 a month.
Right, and Renee just said, yes, at Buffalo Creek, it's going to be $300. So across the street, it's $200 for the forest, the beach, the prairie, and the grove. It's $200 over here. Over across the street at the mountain and Buffalo Creek, which is, side by side, it's $300 a month.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. What was it Sue just said? Oh, Sue, did you talk to Hans or something? Or where are you talking about that you can't Airbnb or rent? Are you talking about with us? Or are you talking about?
It might be with Hans. You guys, go tinycottages.com and ask him all your questions.
She may have asked because she said no rent and no Airbnbs.
Okay.
So she may have contacted him already and know that information.
Yeah, I apologize, Hans, if that was it. Yep.
And on our property, you could do an Airbnb, but you cannot rent out to just like long-term rentals. No, we will accept Airbnbs still, but that's it. You can't do long-term rentals. See how that messes up like that?
Oh, you can't already see it.
No, it's blotted out, kind of. Yes, ask him. So Sue asked him. And Sue said no, that you cannot do either one of those.
Okay,
Airbnb
good. Well, I misspoke. Thank you.
Terry O'Brien wants to know about taxes on these homes.
Okay,
tiny
so
homes.
in Alabama?
Both.
Okay, taxes are state to state. Here in the state of Tennessee, they tax tiny homes. They tax the size of the tiny home, and the tax dollars go to the county.
I know. Look how they're doing. That ain't it. Oh God. Oh good. Just no, it won't do it. Just yeah, leave it alone.
All of our texts are blurred.
They're blurred up. They're all getting chewed up for some reason.
And we can't even read them. But here in Tennessee, you're taxed by the size of your home. In Alabama, and
that is a property tax.
A property tax.
Yes, correct.
And they did that because of us. If you guys, I would go tinycottages.com. I'm almost 1,000,000% sure you're not going to pay any kind of taxes for your property while living on the cottages, by the way.
But you do hear they just implemented that. So is it going to be next year that people get those?
Yes,
or they get them
2024.
Now? 2024, and it's a property tax. And like he said, it is on the house.
Yeah.
Because people started talking about this, and they said, well, we don't own the property. We're leasing the lot. It's not the lot. The property they're talking about is the actual house.
Yeah.
Correct. Do you have to get any permits or any certification? Somebody asked a little bit ago to go onto the Alabama property for your home.
No.
And I can't remember who asked that. Somebody
No,
did.
they're not asking for any certifications from us. Of course, we do the RBIA, or not the RBIA, but the ANSI and the NFPA certifications. We do them with all of our homes. Guys, you all have known us now for almost 7, 8, 9 years. And we're open. We try to be transparent about everything we do.
Yeah.
Anything that we promote is something that we promote for ourselves.
Right.
And we would not have you guys be a part of it unless we would be a part of it. Like Hans down in northern Alabama, it's a beautiful place. It's a really nice, pristine location. Hans is a very particular type of guy. He wants it to look nice. He will take care of this place. And I'm excited about offering these homes at his place.
Yeah.
If we choose to go to Paducah, if we choose to go anywhere, now that we brought in my friend who's an engineer that's going to oversee all the planning commissions, all the zoning, all the engineering of this thing, we will not step foot into a municipality, a city, a development unless we have all these steps and are taken care of. No matter where we go to Germany or we go to Portugal or we go to Mexico, wherever we go, it's going to be done in a way that all the costs are counted for and all the risks and all the benefits and everything that we can show you be there because we will be there ourselves. My name will be on it. Our homes will be going there, and we want to present this to you guys and have a great history behind us and what we do.
Chris wants to know, can you do an all woody RJO? And we just talked about
And
that.
that's what we're doing, and I'll be coming out with a video tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know about what we can do about an all wood RJO like we used to build about 4 years ago. And the only reason I'm doing that is because our Amish builds are so efficient now, and we build more RJOs and our ESP homes here than they do. So it's putting us behind, and they need builds, so we'll do either or.
We saw some tiny homes near Lake Martin in Alexander City, Alabama yesterday. Linda said, well, okay, well then it's legal over there. Legal.
We don't know if it's legal
We
because you
don't
see
know.
one there, but man, when it comes to developing property, there's so many things. When you start, listen, you got to work with your city, your planning, your zoning, and your municipality. It's a big deal, and we've got to make sure that our inspectors and the people that are in part of this is full on board, and we can satisfy all of their what do you call it? Requests and needs of what, we need to reassure them. And that's through engineering, and that's through doing the proper protocol that's professionally done, that these homes are built according exactly to their state.
Kelly,
I went back home to my alma mater, high school where I graduated from, and I got to see about 6, 7 of my buddies that I graduated high school. If you guys are out there, say, hey, it's great seeing you. But all you guys and all them guys that I've seen, then they're all retired, and they're all kicking back, and they're all polishing their car today in their driveway. And I'm not. I'm taking on the world, taking on a business like I'm 30 years old. And I realized here in the last couple weeks that this is where I need to be, this is where I am, this is what I'm wired for, this is how I'm built. And I appreciate you all and your support, the massive amount of support that you all have given for me to be in this. And can't thank you enough for your encouragement. And I feel great. I feel great mentally, physically. We're on it is a war here. It's a fight. We're not set to where and I hope you guys don't think there's no comfort in this financially or builds. We're always behind, or we're always going to be behind, and then we're always needing more financing, more money. We're developing land across the street and here, and there's always people that are complaining. There's always going to be somebody dissatisfied, and that's a lot of pressure on me. But it's a part of the business. It's a part of people's conception of what we do, what we don't do, and I try to be as most honest as I possibly can about everything. We've opened up our door to you to come here and ask us questions. We've asked you to come here, make an appointment, and see me. Tell me. I'd love to hear your gripe. I'd love for you to sit across from me, face to face, and just, if you got a negative thing to say, just say it to me and not, on the comments or on Facebook or anything. But if you do, that's fine too. Don't matter. I don't read the comments. I'm sorry, because I'm too busy. And I got to fill my mind full of beautiful, positive things, because my age and my life now, I love living and my days are numbered. I know that sounds morbid.
All of our days are
but I
numbered.
mean, potentially you got more days than I do. You're 10 years younger than I am. And the older I get, and it is true, my greatest commodity is my time. And I choose to fill my time with positive thoughts. And it's hard because of running this business. But I love what I do, and I love these guys out here that's working so hard. And I could go on, but I thought I'd just bring that point across that people have asked. What if he dies? Whatever. This is what I do. This is my lot in life. And it looks like right now it's full bore.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching.
Everything's game on. I mean,
nobody's
backing
off.
There's no backing down.
Yeah.
There's no backing off. And things have went to another level. We can actually say that. We know that it's went to another level with all the people that are in place now that, we have had to oversee it instead of actually involved in doing it. So there's a lot of things like that that's happening. But it's good. It's growth. And that's what we need. The company has to go somewhere. And our biggest thing is we got to have somewhere to put these places. The homes.
So in closing, you guys, GoTinyCottages.com. GoTinyCottages.com.
Yeah.
This is a 54 home community. We sold maybe 6 or 10 of them there. It's been very popular. $300 a month plus utilities. It could go up to $600 to $450 depending on how much conserving you want to do on utilities.
Is it
look
3
into
phases? 1, 2?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
But you guys look into it. We'll be coming to do a video tomorrow and fill you in if we can do any spec some stick-built homes, RJO and cottages that we could give to our Amish and they could build and get them down to Hans and his development, his partnership down there. Hopefully get them down there in a couple months if that's what you guys are interested in.
Yeah.
So I'll get you those prices tomorrow.
Because it's new construction only. It's new homes.
Yeah.
So if you already have a contract, you've already paid and stuff, that is not eligible to go to the property.
Yeah.
If you have a Buffalo Creek lot and things like that, it's not eligible to go to the Alabama property. So it is a new construction.
Yeah. And you guys, Hans is a really good guy. He's a responsible person.
Yes.
In that he wants to do a really nice development. He wants to have, some really cool amenities like the pickleball and some hot tubs and some organizing of events. And he really wants to
And the dog park and things like
It's
that.
all there. The dog park's everything because it was a petting zoo.
Well, and they're where that trailer was, they're going to turn that into like a clubhouse.
Yeah, they're gonna have a weight room and a clubhouse
And a
stuff.
laundry facility.
Yeah, laundry.
So-
He's really gonna do this right.
And it's going to take a while too, just like with us. There's things that take time, and he's hoping within a year all of it
done.
But that's his hopes, and we hope that happens like that.
And with his key money that he's asking for,
Yeah.
he'll apply that right back into development. He does have a partner in it.
Right.
He's doing it with probably a little bit more money, a little more people involved in it than we have. We started at nothing, and but really, I put my name on his. I put it right there, and I trust that he will give you guys a beautiful place to stay. All right, so thank you for watching, and sorry it went on for as long as it has. Always,
They're not sorry. They love. Randy, that's why they're watching.
we got so much to talk about.
We do. We always have
It's
so much to talk about.
endless,
We could talk for hours on here.
I know.
But anyway, thank you for watching today. We wanted to go live because there was so much information and we really wanted to talk about the Alabama property. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's so important. This is the only marketing we do. We do a little bit of Facebook. That doesn't give us the punch. Nothing gives us the punch like YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for letting us be on here and to make a living. To put our product out, to advertise on there. YouTube has been fantastic to us. And the people who watch, and for those who have subscribed and watch us daily and everything, have supported us all this time, thank you so much, because we wouldn't be able to sell anything without you guys. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All hearts and minds clear?
Done.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.